Yes people, welcome back to a No Limits Urbex special. Today we're at the iconic Mark Addy pub, Manchester. There's the Mark Addy mural behind me, absolute amazing artwork. So a few facts before I take you inside about the Mr. Mark Addy. Now Mark Addy was born in 1838 and he was a champion, oarsman and publican of our great city, Manchester. Once saving over 50 people from the River Irwell. This river right here, right behind me there. Subsequently, that same river that he saved people from sealed the pub named after Mark Addy in 2011 after it burst its banks and completely flooded the place, proper sealing its fate, which is a shame to be fair. It's now in a dilapidated state. So for saving all them people, Mark Addy was awarded the Albert Medal, which is basically the highest civilian non-combat medal you can be awarded without being in combat. Now, up until I think it was 1884, 86, that was the highest medal you could receive until they brought the George Cross out, which then surpassed the Albert Medal. But nevertheless, this man was an absolute legend. So I'm going to take you off for a bit of a mooch now. Check that behind me and see what we can uncover at this absolutely amazing iconic place, the Mark Addy Manchester. Peace.
Raise a glass to Mark Addy, famous son of Salford town. Without his brave endeavours more than 50 would have drowned. From Irwell's icy grasp he brought them safely to the shore. So let the name Mark Addy be extolled forevermore. In April 1838, hard by the Irwell side, in poor and low surroundings where his family did reside, a child was born into the world on April's 13th day, a child who would bring Salford fame, remembered to this day.
Man, is this place eerie. Check them arches, man. Now you know what's mad? There's still, look at that, the silt from the river is actually on the shelves where the glasses went. That's mad. That's from the bottom of the River Irwell, that, guys. Wow. You can see them arches, they are absolutely beautiful. Wow. Now, I'd never been in here when it was an actual boozer, but I've heard lots of stories, I've read stories online. But this was just such an iconic piece of Manchester's history, and obviously of course named after the one and only Mr. Mark Addy. Wow, man. And steel pillars, man. Supporting pillars for the arches. Check them, man. Now if you can see here, all this on the floor, this is actually the mud from the canal when the River Irwell burst its banks and flooded this gaff. Absolutely covered in cobwebs. It's a bit of Scottish malt whiskey there. Let's go down this way and have a look down here. I've never seen so many cobwebs, and I hate spiders, me, I really do. And getting into this place, it was just, oh, and the arachnophobes nightmare, man. It really was. Look at the original retaining wall there. Wow. Now, I don't think you'll be able to pick it up on this video, but this wall here, it's actually putting on a kind of an angle because it's what you call a retaining wall. So that's basically retaining 30 foot of land above it with the ever-changing Manchester skyline. Man, it's got a mad spooky vibe as well to this place. Meter, check that wasn't a needle. A bit of glass. I've already clocked a few drug needles, which isn't very good. Especially when you're in these gaffs on your own, man, it can be a little bit dangerous. There's the cellar. Wow. Wow, check that lift. That was mad. I can hear people talking up at street level. Some old bottles and that there. Oh, these 22 kegs. A good old tap and vent. That'll have been for like your dark mild. Check this old school safe here, man. Wow, that's impressive, that. Welded into the floor as well. Madness, oh man. Proper mad vibe on this gaff. Oh. Like I say, and the arachnophobes' worst nightmare, this. Madness. Look behind the bar here, man. I mean, it is such a shame to be in such an iconic pub of Manchester to just be reduced to this. I mean, pubs are dying as it stands at the minute, but I mean, this is just such a crying shame. It really is. You see the cobwebs there. It really is a shame. I'm really impressed with this, this wall and the size of these blocks. Look at the coping stone there. Absolutely massive, man. And I'll guarantee you that goes 3 metres back that way. That'll definitely be like a ton and a half coping stone, that. Obviously the homeless have been in here, which hasn't helped things because they've obviously broke in. Loads of rubbish. They can see all the rubbish they've left behind. They've obviously nicked all the pumps because if the brewery would have removed the pumps prior to it closing, then pumps wouldn't be here. All the fixtures and fittings would have been gone. Lovely Guinness pump, that. Got a bit of the old stained glass window there as well, man. That's got to be a late 19th century. Got some age to it. I'm going to take a mooch through here now. Now I do know they used to hold comedy club here as well. I remember being invited a few years ago and I was well up for it. Can't remember what happened, but it never materialised. But such a shame because that probably would have been my only opportunity to have come in here when it was in its full glory. Let's take a bit of a mooch. Now like I say, I've spotted some needles already. So very, very hesitant. Yeah, I'm half expecting some homeless to be living up here. It absolutely reeks of piss. know if you can see the flies everywhere, but wow, man. Don't fancy venturing any further up there, to be honest with you. Minging. Look at the beautiful arches in the classic Victorian red brick. Beautiful, built into the archway of Manchester. So this here will have been the original front door. I mean, look at the arch on the front door, man. Absolutely mint. We're going to take a bit of a mooch and check all this seating area out now. Some absolutely beautiful graffiti and artwork. See that big spider there. Whew. Mint artwork, that, man. You can imagine pure people sat in here in its heyday, all getting absolutely pissed out their heads. It's iconic just to have the actual seating sat in the Victorian archways of Manchester. It really is amazing. It's such a shame that we're losing all our history like this. It's madness, man. It really is. What a beautiful bit of artwork there. Let me venture inside and have a look. Look at that. And as you can see, there's a lot of drug paraphernalia with no caps on the needles. Absolutely disgusting behaviour. So there we have it, guys. Bit of a mooch and a tour around the iconic Mark Addy pub, Manchester. I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed making it. My day off work, been in there for the last hour or so, had an absolute blast in my element, mooching about, taking my pictures, getting my videos and that. I've really enjoyed myself this morning. Massive shout out to all my new followers on Facebook, all my new subscribers on YouTube. Absolutely amazing. All the warm-hearted goodwill messages I've been receiving over the last couple of weeks. So big shout out to every one of us. You know who you are, too many to mention. Until next time on another No Limits Urbex special. Peace.